Hello and welcome to your English workout podcast. I'm Teacher BláBlá and this is your space for talking sports in English. Have you ever struggled with finding time to study English? These episodes are short and effective, ideal for listening on the go. If this is your first time listening, welcome. Don't worry about starting from the beginning because the episodes work independently. I recommend you listen to the same podcast more than once. This will help you learn faster, better, and not forget what we're studying. Make sure you subscribe to my podcast. That way you will be notified every time I launch a new episode. If you're a listener for a while, it's great to have you back. Okay, let's get started. Today, I will be interviewing David Sheridan. David has completed over 60 triathlons, and he will be explaining a little bit about his racing career. You will hear lots of great vocabulary specific to triathlons. Let's train. David, welcome. Thank you very much for being here today. Can you tell us how many triathlons have you done?
So I've done probably somewhere between 60 and 70 triathlons, I think. I've done 9 full distance Ironmans. I've about 25 half Ironmans. I have probably 10 Olympic distance triathlons and about 10 or 15 sprint distance triathlons, with Ironman being the longest distance and the sprint distance being the shortest triathlon distance.
Great. So there's more than one distance. How many different distances can a triathlete compete in?
All in all, there is 4 different distances in any sort of triathlon.
Wow. When was your first Ironman?
My first Ironman was in 2012, so that's 8 years ago, and I did it in Ironman Austria. I completed that in 11 hours and 59 minutes, and my fastest one since then is 9 hours and 40 minutes, so 2 hours and 20 minutes faster.
Which Ironman location is your favorite and why?
My favourite Ironman location is Youghal in County Cork. The first one was there last year, and it was the first time there was ever an Ironman distance in Ireland. So it was absolutely savage to see all the support. And then my family was able to come and had loads of friends come down too.
So David, what does a week of training pre-Ironman look like?
You follow a very strict program for 6 months prior to an Ironman. So you would be training somewhere between 8 and 20 hours per week, starting at 8 and then building yourself up each week. And then 1 week before the Ironman, you would taper, which would be you kind of pull right back on training and rest and recover as much as possible.
Wow, really interesting, fantastic. What advice would you give to someone doing their first Ironman?
I would say start off, make sure you do a sprint or Olympic distance Ironman first. And if you're a weak swimmer, you get some swimming lessons and practice. And it's not a very light undertaking. It's pretty hard and it takes up a lot of time. So your family have to be on board with you going out and training so much. So you want to make sure you clear it with your girlfriend or your wife before, so they know what you're signing up to and you won't be around much.
Thank you so much for being here with us today and helping my students to practice English for triathlon. You are a true legend, David. I hope we can do this again soon. Good luck in your next race. Well done. You have completed your daily English workout. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and learned a lot. If you want to study more, you'll find me on Instagram, BláBlá English 19, and my YouTube channel, BláBlá English.